I'd like to welcome you to this edition of Sport Economics class. My name's Tom Abbott. I am going to be your instructor. As you can see, I am not coming from the snowy environs of Waterbury, Connecticut, although I am based on the main campus there. I am actually happily coming to you this afternoon in my role as assistant coach post men's tennis, and we are here in Orlando, Florida on our spring training trip. So just back from the first practice of the day. We'll have the second one this afternoon, and play Grand Valley State tomorrow morning, first of 6 matches over the course of the week. So we're kind of excited about that. Welcome to the class. What are we going to do? We are going to explore the economic side of sports and sports business. So this is all going to be from that level. And I just wanted to talk to you briefly and talk to you about a couple of things that may help us as we go into the course. One of the first things is, I tell every class this, what I really need you to do during the course of our studies here is just make sure that you are looking at it from the business and economic angle. The hardest thing to do in this course is stop being a sports fan. I will have trouble, with that. You'll all have trouble with that. It's because we're probably pretty passionate about sport and what we do. All right? So that's the biggest message I can give you. I know it sounds trivial, but it's going to be so critical to your success and to what we learn and what we're going to be about. The other thing is, I'd just like to know a little bit about how we'll do things. We're going to be doing things primarily through the discussion board. That is one of the biggest vehicles that we have for learning and for accomplishing our work in this course. So really pay attention and participate with that. Participate with your classmates. We're going to learn as much from each other as we are from the text and the materials, which I will try to keep up on a timely basis. The world of sports and sports business changes every day, and we have so many things that can affect us and change us and the way we look at things. It's really a dynamic subject to be. So that's important to do. Keep your eye on the material. Don't try to get too far ahead, because I literally may change it because of trying to keep it with what's topical in the news. Another point too, I really don't give exams, I give cases. And we're going to do some case studies that allow you to project your knowledge into real world simulations. And we have a couple, I think, interesting cases. The midterm is something that's been looked at by literally an owner of a major sports franchise, and was told to me that he thought it was a pretty good question. Our last assignment, we'll get a chance to try to put everything together, and we'll do some, I think, interesting things in the world of sport. Engage yourself early with this course, please. There's some new policies coming out, and you need to be aware of them as students as well as I do as an instructor. So the items that we put in the course for the first week, you've really got to keep them info. Make sure you're participating. If you have not participated in a recordable, gradable event in this first week, you run the potential of being dropped from the course by next Monday. Very important for you to understand that. And then finally, the idea here, as I said, is to have fun as well as to learn. It is a wrap-up. It is an overview. And to start off this whole process, I'm going to ask you to do a very simple assignment this week. First is to do introductions, obviously, of yourself and to your classmates, to me. Let's all get to know a little bit about our background, why we're interested in sport economics, why we're interested in this course, maybe a little bit about a background in sports. I've already told you on my current coaching job, and I can talk a little bit about my background in collegiate sports and the work I've done in research for my doctorate on college sports, and we'll bring that all in. So those are the kind of things you want to do in the introduction. The others, you have a really quick discussion assignment, and I'd like you to do this as, I'll provide the way for you to submit it, but let's also get it out in public and discuss it. And I want you, using that high-level perspective I talked about a few minutes ago, I want you to put down and be ready and to actually discuss with your class what you think are 3 pressing issues, meaning important, timely, importantly, strong issues in the world of sports today that affect the business of sports. All right? So we're not really worried about who's going to have the best pitching staff coming out of spring training. We're not really worried about who's going to make the NBA playoffs. We're worried about Will there be a new stadium in LA? Will the NFL move back there? What are some of the things you see going on in player salaries and negotiations? What are all those types of issues? All right, what do you think are 3 pressing issues that can affect the business of sport? If you have any questions, if you have any need to contact me, all my contact information will be in the Meet Your Instructor section. I'm looking forward to this class. I always have a great time with it, and I hope you're going to have fun with it too. So, okay, thanks for your attention now. I'm going to send myself off. I've got to get back to practice by 4 o'clock, and I guess in the world of sports is sometimes where I'm the happiest. So let's have fun with this. Okay, thanks very much.